Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. I definitely see y'all. We live a little early today. So, y'all see the shirt Thunder Up, baby? Yeah, it's going down. Let me make sure that this is... Oh gosh. Here we go again. There we go. Oh, my bad. I'm trying to fix this real quick. Y'all just bear with me. Okay. It should be fixed now. Or not. Oh, there it is. All right. Again, shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we're live every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. That's every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
They said we wouldn't do it, but we did it, yeah. They didn't think we did it, but we did it, yeah. Represent the old, they come and bounce on me. Said we the loud city, yeah, we a proud city. And if you represent the old, they come and bounce on me. Now, okay, L-A-H-O-M-A, yeah, yeah. Okay, L-A-H-O-M-A, yeah, yeah. Making the shots, we the ones making the moves that the other players are not. We the ones, yeah, we the ones, yeah. Who keep playing through the pain to get that number one spot? They keep talking, but we already proved it. Talking crap up looking stupid. The youngest players in the game to do it. And they did that, our years to get that. And now we got that, nothing can top that. We got our spot now. You thinking we gon' show you up? Ooh, thunder up.
Period. Shout out to the Thunders. They will be playing against the Rockets today. Anybody that know anything about the history, y'all know that tonight is really a big fucking night. Y'all already know that tonight is really fucking huge. Like, what? Oh, we about to watch it on the projector tonight. Yeah, so we'll be watching it on the projector because it's about to go down. So I did go live a little bit early because it's starting at 6. It's starting at 6, period. So I'm about to get some sliders ready and we about to have a little good vibe, okay? But I had to get on here and share some things with you guys. I just need about 30 minutes of your time. And if you guys seen the title, today's subject is November the 13th, Oklahoma is executing an innocent man. An innocent man. How that fucking sound? Imagine, Jasmine, love you. Imagine knowing that you're innocent and no one fucking believes you. And matter of fact, there are people that believe you, but not the right people to actually get you out of the situation that you in. The pastor ain't gonna be able to get you discharged. Your best friend, your mama, your daddy, they can believe you all they want to, but if the people that is supposed to be able to free you don't believe you, then guess what? You just fall victim to the system. And there's so many innocent people that are in prison right now, that are fighting cases right now. And you know, 90% of them, the reason why they're actually in prison is because they couldn't afford an actual lawyer. And they had to settle for a public pretender. Or some of them paid for a lawyer, but their lawyer didn't fight hard enough because they was in bed with the DA. When the system wants you, it doesn't matter how fucking innocent you are. It doesn't matter that they don't have evidence. It doesn't matter that they don't have a real witness. It doesn't matter that it's really he say, she say. It doesn't matter that, it won't matter whatever the circumstance is. If they want you to be locked up, if they want you to stay, then guess what? You're going to stay. And you're going to be in there praying that there's somebody out there that will use their voice or their platform to at least shed light on what the fuck is happening. Oklahoma is a fucking murderer because they know that this man is innocent. This man's name is Tremane Wood. He is innocent. Innocent. Yet they are still punishing him and executing him. They even have a date, which is November the 13th. How could we go into Thanksgiving knowing that Oklahoma literally murdered an innocent man? How can we be, what's there to be thankful about on that? They are literally getting away with murder. Literally. I just made a post. These DAs and these officers, they're getting rich by making sure that the innocent are catching cases. And it's hard for them to fight. If they don't like somebody or what you're saying or what you're doing, they are going to target you. And if you don't have that money to get you a good lawyer, then you fucked royally. Whether you're innocent or not, they're gunning for your head. And they don't give a fuck how it look or what it looked like. Because guess what? Ain't nobody going to dispute them. Ain't nobody going to battle them. You said our judicial system, you said Oklahoma judicial system needs to be looked into heavily. The racism there is beyond you. Exactly. And for those that try to make it like it's not about racism, it's all about racism. I'm fighting a case right now and they know that I'm innocent. But they're making me pay for a lawyer. They're making me pay for court. They're making me fight to prove my innocence. And I'm not the only one. And I'm glad it's happening to me because when I beat this fucking case, I cannot wait to tell you guys exactly how the fuck they doing me. I just can't get too detailed right now because I'm fighting it right now. But when I tell you guys all the fucking details, you are going to see just how corrupt this system is. From the detectives to the DAs to the jails. The Oklahoma County Jail. Right now, they have an 18-year-old in a coma because of their physical assault. They don't give a fuck about us. And whether you guys want to believe it or not, but if you black, it's even fucking worse. It's even fucking worse. I'm not saying that white people don't get targeted too, because they do get targeted. Whites, natives, Mexicans. But when I say, when it comes to black people, baby, for some reason, when an officer or a DA or a detective or when they get a hard on for finally being able to punish someone or a color that they don't like, but they can do it legally, they will. Trust me. If you don't believe that there's KKKs working in the... baby, you need to wake the fuck up. You need to wake up. Because the system is not meant for us to win or make it. It's not. So when you find a lawyer or someone in that field, find someone who actually gives a fuck if you win or if you're innocent or if you're not. You need to find somebody who gives a fuck about that, because if they like, oh, well, I just, you'll know. Because I literally just had a lawyer who didn't give a fuck about me. All she was thinking about was trying to get in my wife's pants. All she's trying to do it was thinking about was people liking her. So much so that she's talking about my case to other clients. You'll get a lawyer like that. You'll get a lawyer who literally is cool with the DA. They go play golf. Some of them are in cahoots. You're not just going crazy. Some are really in cahoots. And they don't want to see us be free. They get paid more for us. Come on now. Let's be for real. You think Tremane hasn't been fighting for his life this whole time? Screaming the same thing, I'm innocent is proof. Look. And no one is paying attention to him. The ones that's in the seats that's supposed to listen or be there. That's sad. That's scary. That's hurtful. To know that you're going to die. An innocent person. All because of the color of your skin. Or all because you couldn't afford a lawyer. Or all because someone doesn't like you so much that they'll sit on a stand and make a motherfucking lie up just to get you put behind bars. Just to make sure that you don't see the light of day. Some people hate you that much. Some people are really that fucking evil. And some of these DAs and lawyers are really that fucking fucked up. They just want your money. The more you pay, the more they play. Unless you get that right one that's actually going to fight for you. There's no reason why Tremane should be fighting for his life. When y'all have proof that this man is innocent. Now all he can do now is think of his death day. His death date that y'all gave him, which is November the 13th, 2025. Imagine being an innocent person and knowing the date that you're going to be murdered by your own state. Or in the state that you're living in. Fuck, what if you ain't even from there? A whole nother state is murdering you, knowing that you're innocent. All because they get paid more for you to be executed. For you to stay there. You think they want to admit that they were wrong and they put an innocent man behind bars? No, they would rather execute Tremane Wood on November the 13th instead of admitting that he is innocent and releasing him. They would rather us rot in a prison or in a jail innocently than to reveal that they was wrong. They don't want to be wrong. They refuse to be wrong. So much so that there are innocent people that are already dead from being executed or fighting for their life in prison that they were never even meant to touch. Now their whole life has been altered. Now they're a whole different person than when they went to prison. Because number one, they innocent. They was never supposed to be there. Now they're tainted because that's not who they supposed to be. They wasn't even supposed to be this version of themselves. But now they got to be a different version of themselves because they can't be the version of themselves that they was before they went to prison. Because you can't be that person on the yard. You got to be somebody else. So now you have fucked them up mentally. And imagine if they never get out. They fucked up mentally until the day that they're either released or murdered. Y'all literally don't give a fuck. And if you guys do want to do something for Tremane, again, I've shared the post. You can call the Attorney General. His name is Named Tremane. His number is 405-521-3921. Or I want to say Matt Pinnell, 405-521-2161. Whenever you get a chance, share the post. Share the post as much as you can. We may not make a difference. We may not. But who knows? We may. We may make a difference. All we can do is try. All we can do is try. It makes no sense. The system is not, especially Oklahoma system is not meant for black people to make it out, and it's not meant for women to make it out. Period. And that one, that's any color. You could be white, black, pink, purple, alien. If you're a woman, Oklahoma will go the motherfucking hardest on your ass. For some reason, they do not like us women. They don't like us strong women who are tired of being sexually assaulted, are tired of being physically assaulted, are taking their power back when they finally get it, when they finally retaliate. They don't get the Survivors Act. They get penalized and denied. Oh, shit. They get penalized and denied when they go up. You make them believe that the Survivors Act is for them. And they are a survivor. And they acted in survival mode. But yet these women are getting up there. And you're literally turning them the fuck away and denying them. Denying these victims that took their power back. They gave a couple of women the Survivors Act. But guess what? I believe that they only had it in the agenda of only releasing a couple. That's it. Just to make it look like the system is working. That's it. But why the fuck y'all denying every fucking body? What requirements are you requiring for a victim in the Survivors Act? What are you requiring? Because it's not making sense. They are being denied left and right. Each of these women who suffered, who are victims, yet they had to go do their time because Oklahoma deemed them not victims. Deemed them cold-blooded killers because they literally put up with sexual or physical abuse for years, and when they finally did something about it, now y'all don't see them as survivors. Now y'all don't see them as innocent. Now you made it a law to where they can possibly get out after what happened, but yet you're still denying them. They meet the requirements, but for some reason, they're denying them. Well, either y'all need to get rid of the motherfuckers that's making that decision, or y'all really need to change y'all standards, because what in the fuck? They don't like women in Oklahoma. They don't. Because you're telling me that these ladies that literally have been raped, beaten with evidence, but they're still being denied. They're still being denied. How do you think that makes women that are victims right now, how do you think that makes them feel? You think they want to leave their abuser right now, knowing, or hurt the abuser? No, they're going to continue to be abused because they know that if they retaliate against their abuser, if they end up murdering him because he went a little too far one day, eventually they will never get out of prison until their time is actually up, because that Survivors Act is only for show. And they already showed us a couple people that they gonna let out, and they ain't letting nobody else out anymore. Because why you keep denying these ladies? Let's make it make sense. Why are you murdering an innocent man on November the 13th, knowing he's innocent? Why is the judicial system the way it is? Why doesn't the judicial system work for black people? Why doesn't the judicial system work for women? Why does the judicial system pick and choose? And we just got to be okay with it. We got to keep our mouths shut. Ain't no freedom of speech, because if we freedom of speech, we going to get shot. We going to get fucked up. We going to get shadow banned. We going to get blocked. How are we supposed to make a difference if you guys are trying to make it an issue when we're speaking out on the things that the issue is. The issue is the judicial system. The issue is, why haven't y'all released the Epstein files? Fuck, I can't even say it. The judicial system is fucked up. The government is fucked up. DHS is fucked up. And when y'all get called out, y'all want to shadow ban us, block us, or make us look crazy, or write us off as crazy. When we're fucking tired. That's what it is. We tired. We tired of every time we look up, there's another person, because they're not even inmates yet, another person being murdered in Oklahoma County Jail. Another person being injured in Oklahoma County Jail. There's an 18-year-old who was booked in, and they fucking assaulted him, and now he's in a coma. There's a man fighting for his life right now. And then November the 13th, they're going to murder Tremane Wood. And he is innocent. You think they give a fuck? They're denying almost every woman now that is coming up for the Oklahoma Survivors Act. And these are survivors. And they are still denying them. That lets you know that they have a hidden agenda. They have a hidden agenda. They are fucking up to something. You hear me? They are. And I know that I'm onto something, because last week when I was talking about something, one, they cut my live off on something. And then two, I've been having people secretly DMing me about the situation. Let me tell you something. Don't stop speaking your fucking truth. I don't give a fuck how many platforms you shadow banned on. Oh well. Keep speaking your truth. They got us fucked up. They got us fucked up. And the only way that we may be able to make a difference is if we keep sharing, spreading the word. There might be somebody that, hey, and I know you guys think that word of mouth won't work. But if you keep on spreading the word, telling people about what's going on, maybe one day someone will hear our cries. Someone that has more pull than us can help pull us out of what we're trying to get out of. Maybe you said all of our folks need to band together if we can. But some of our folks are actually put in place to cause disruption and chaos, and to infiltrate us, our own people. Some people really just don't care. They don't care that there's an innocent man that's about to be murdered. They don't care. All they care about is what the fuck they going through and in their life. Not knowing that it's bigger than all of us. It's even bigger than me. It's bigger than all of us, though. Period. It makes my stomach turn that some of you guys are just okay with what's happening. How can you be okay with an innocent man being murdered? Even if you don't know him. I don't know this man. But when you're innocent, and you can when you can read somebody's case, come on now. When you can read what's going on, we're not dumb. We're not dumb. Speak up. Some of y'all will read something and you know that a motherfucker innocent, or you know that it's somebody right, and y'all won't even say nothing. Y'all will just let people bash them, make them look stupid, make them feel stupid. And then the person will never know that you feel the same way that they feel, because you a fucking coward. Period. Some of y'all have that coward mentality. And you act as if you so strong and you this person, but you really a fucking coward. You only stand up for things that happen in your own circle or whenever you ready. You said the DA of OKC needs to be investigated. Yep, you've had 3 different inmates. Yes, tell me themselves that the same DA handled their case. Exactly. And I've been doing some research, and I noticed that this one DA, he been on 4 different cases that I just read up on. And it's probably the same people that we talking about. And this is the thing is, when you read stuff like this, you see how she was bold enough to put it in the comments? Because we can read. We're not dumb. That's why they say reading is fundamental. Y'all ever heard, oh yeah, black people, they don't like to read. Y'all ever heard that? I love to read. I love to get educated. I love to learn new things. And I want to. So when I'm reading over somebody's case or when I let somebody read over my case, you can clearly see that we are being railroaded. I wish there wasn't a lawyer that was specifically out there that looks for cases of people being railroaded, that do pro bonos or help, or don't charge them so much, because not everybody has thousands and thousands of dollars to prove their innocence. Seriously. The economy is fucked up. Like, not everybody, but we are innocent and we want to prove it. But sometimes we just need that lawyer that will just bear with us or be real and reasonable at the same time. It's like you can't get a reasonable and a real lawyer at the same time. You got to get either a reasonable fucked up lawyer or a real expensive fucking lawyer. It's like, God, fuck. The system is not meant to work for us. So we have to do something to make it work. Even if that means using each platform, spreading the word. Because once we spread the word, we can make a difference. You said our people need to stop going to trial with public defenders. I'm going to trial December the 5th. And I'm not going with a public defender. I'm going with an actual lawyer, which my first lawyer fell in love with my wife and discussed my case with another client, and that client called me and told me. So, listen, when I tell y'all I've been going through some fucked up shit too, and I know that they trying to railroad me. It's clear as day, but once I beat this case, we gonna dissect this shit too. We're gonna dissect this shit because it was a reason why I'm going through this. To be able to dissect it with you guys on the couch to show you just how fucked up the system is. Period. They don't care about us and they don't work for us. We have to make it work for us. And sometimes that means gathering up our own information, sharing, and being our own advocates. And being advocates for each other. Period. Coming up on the couch, we got MzChrista and Toyy. Toyy will be here October 30th, and MzChrista will be here October 31st. And with her, we're going to be doing Fuck Fentanyl, an interview, and more. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things. Today, the Thunder will be playing. Super excited that we'll be playing against the Rocket. I can't wait. A couple of announcements. This Saturday will be the 6th annual Fall Festival Kids Zone Fall Festival Trunk or Treat. That's at the Workforce Community Hope Center at 7201 Northwest 10th. Super excited. Can't wait. It's going to be a lot of resources. It's sponsored by CVS. I hope to see you guys there. It's going to be a lot of performers, live music, again, resources, hella resources. So don't be ashamed to come get some resources for you and your kids. Frios is still doing a $5 Halloween week raffle. You get 4 pair of Thunder tickets for game 1028 and 1030. You get 20 of the Frio Gourmet Pops. You get the Fast and Furious collectible and an oil change. You don't want to miss it. It's only $5 to enter. Contact OKC Frios on Instagram. Also, last thing I need to tell you guys. If you guys have any dermal piercings and you guys have been seeing me post about it, yes, it is my new business. It's part of the Couch Chronicles No Limits. You can also catch it on my website. But if you have any type of piercing, really, this works for any piercing, but I specifically made it for dermals, to save dermals. They call me the dermal savior. So I have, you can get just the cleanser, or you can just get the ointment, or you can get the whole kit, which comes with the ointment, the bandages, and the cleanser. Now, the bandages are silicone because we're all allergic to regular Band-Aids. So, if you're looking to save your dermal, don't delay. Let me save your dermal today. Again, you can get the whole kit, or you can get just the bandages by itself, or you can get the cleanser just by itself, or you can get just the ointment by itself. It depends on what you want, because I actually have the regular ointment, and I also have, you see the S? That means this one has like a skin protectant. It can help your skin. Say you have migration and it actually came up and now you have a scar. This has properties that'll help keep your scars away. So different ones, different packages. You can get the package with just the ointment and the bandages. You can do the package however you want. I mean the kit however you want. You can get the full package, the half package, whatever. So that's the Dermal Savior kit. You can order yours today. Also, shout out to everybody that's been tuning in to the couch. I definitely appreciate all my couch potatoes, sending positive vibes, love, and energy your way. And I don't remember if we did this already, but let's do it right now. Let's give a moment of silence for the ones that didn't make it here today. All right, you guys, let's get ready for the Thunder game. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Make sure that you share this live, share the post about Tremane Wood. Listen, Oklahoma don't give a fuck about us. Let's just keep it real. They don't. But let's keep sharing and get the word out. Let's be the advocates for each other. Let's help each other. I love you guys. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Have a good night.